Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'm Sarah Maceo. I'm the CRM specialist here at the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau. This is Partner Extranet training, how to update company descriptions. And we've already learned some basic notes, some basic tips for how to use the GMCVB Partner Extranet. We've learned how to update our company information as well as manage our contacts. So moving on to updating our company descriptions, but before we get started, I just want to remind you the Extranet login page is listed on your screen, http://partners.miamiandbeaches.com/partner-login. And you can download our most recently updated how-to guides and view videos at www.tinyurl.com/GMCVB Partner Extranet. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and what I'll do now is take us to the login page. So let's take a look at that, and just want to point out that the company descriptions that we are going to be updating today is basically the description that is shown in your partner listing. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick a partner here just to give you an example. That was not right. Okay, let's do visitors. Here we go. And all right. So let's say that we are looking at a specific partner. Once you find them in the search results page, here we go, and you click, well actually before you click on it, you can kind of see the beginning of the description that I'm speaking about. And when you click on the View Details button, you can see the full description right below the image gallery. So that's what we're going to be updating today. Now please note as well that the description that is listed here is also the same description that is going to be updated in all of our printed publications, such as our visitor guide, our meeting planner guide, our travel planner, etc. So in order to update this, we're going to go to the partner login page, which I have already set up over here. Again, that's the same URL that I was sharing with you before. You're going to sign in using your username and password. I'm going to use my little test account here. And once you log in, you'll have all of your options right here in the middle of the screen. And one of those options is going to be Update Company Descriptions. So once you click on that, it's going to be pretty simple. You're going to have all of your descriptions listed below. And one of them will be called Printed Website and Printed Company Descriptions. And that's the one that we're going to be modifying. Some of you, depending what partner type you are, may also have one called Specialized Facilities Website Description. If you're a boutique hotel, you may have one called Boutique Hotels Website Description. In those cases, it's a different description depending on the publication or place where it's being used. So again, in order to select the one that we want to modify, you can just click on the name, or you can also highlight the row by clicking on it and then selecting the Open option. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little larger, but this is a pretty self-explanatory form here. Basically, you just see the publication code here at the top, and you must always have one called Website and Printed Company Descriptions, otherwise you won't have anything that appears on the website, and that's not good. And right now, as you can see, we've got all of our text in here, and if you wanted to make changes to it, you can go right in there and do that. The one thing we would not recommend is for you to put URLs into the description, and the reason for that is that since this description is being used in printed publications, those URLs can get a little bit long and sometimes difficult to read, so we would discourage you from doing that. Same thing with regard to HTML. So for example, here, this whole box is HTML friendly, so you could create an active URL inside the description, but we will not allow you to do that because of the fact that this description also appears in our printed guides. And since that is the case, you'll have all of the exposed HTML tags that will print as well. So once you finish your description, and by the way, you're told here exactly how many characters you have left. Here you basically will select the contact information for the person who is willing to speak with us if we need to speak to you about your description, about making changes to it or whatever. And in order to do that, basically you would just select a contact from the drop-down. And the contact will appear in the drop-down as soon as you have added them in the Update Company Contacts area, which we've already covered in a previous video. Once you select the contact, it will automatically fill all this information in so you don't have to retype it. And then at the bottom, you are able to put a website as well. Even though we are already getting the website in your company description right over here, it does say website, and that comes from your company information section. So only if you wanted to overwrite that with something else is when you would put the website URL down here. So once you're finished with that, you can click on the Submit button, and you'll again see that on-screen message saying that your changes have been sent to us. And remember that this change, it's a publication, a description rather, so it is going to go through an internal approval process, which usually takes less than 2 business days, just depending on the kind of backlog we have going on at any given time. But sometimes we get it done just within a matter of hours. So once you click OK, it'll take you back to this Update Company Descriptions area, and from here you can either move on to the next thing, or you can return to Main Menu, log out, or if you are a partner with multiple companies, then you can click on the Access Related Partner. That will become active for you so you can move around to your different partner records. So that will do it for how to update company descriptions. And once again, I'm going to put my help document here up so that you can see in case you have any questions. You can give me a call or send me an email. My email address is Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, @gmcvb.com, or give me a call at 305-539-3059. Thanks so much and have a great day.